Hey guys, hi, this is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. Hey, today we're going to talk about my favorite subject, which is sales. All right, I got a real serious subject for us today, and it may step on some toes. If it does, I do apologize. I'm not the person who judges people. That's not what I'm all about. Our topic for today is selling. Why smoking can kill your selling career. What'd he say? I said, amazing selling. Why and how smoking cigarettes can kill your selling career. I'm not a young guy anymore, and I have quite a few people that I've known over the years that smoke. Because my generation, we were brought up smoking. And until I was in my 20s, they didn't say anything was wrong with it. For years and years and years, they would give cigarettes to everybody. And a lot of times they were for free when I was a kid. They just wanted you to get the cigarettes. I'm not going to judge people. Nicotine and tobacco, for some people, they love it, and that's okay. If that's what you like, you have a choice. But here's what I'm talking about. Recently I had a couple of people I know that were in their 50s, one in their 40s, and one in their early 60s who died from cigarette-related usage. And they were awesome people, man. These people were they were just really great salespeople. They were kind, considerate. They were the kind of people that you'd want on your side. But how can smoking kill your selling career? Well, first off, if you know anything about cigarettes, they have a really strange smell. And it's not like marijuana. It smells really bad. It's got this effect on your senses that make you go, damn, that stinks. And you got to consider, if you're a salesperson and you're out there selling, people, they can smell you. You may not think so. And you're just you're in delusion, and you're delusional. I'm just saying, people are very sensitive these days to things that can cause them to be irritated. And what I mean by that is, you can be a great salesperson. You probably are. I'm not judging you. But what I'm stressing to you is you got to consider, is your peace of mind or trying to make money important to you? If it is, then you got to maybe consider stop smoking. I'm not telling you to. You may want to consider it for not only for the way you smell, but for your basic health. If you're a salesperson, we have to be on the ball. We have to go. We have to have our presentation. We have to be excited. And you don't want to run off just to go get a cigarette and maybe lose a sale because you had to have your fix. Addiction sucks. It really does. There's many forms of addiction. But one of the things that I hate about cigarettes is that it can kill you. Nicotine, if you dip, I know people right now that are going through stomach cancer because of dip and the juices from the tobacco. I'm not judging people, but, the writing is on the wall. On the side of the cigarette, it says can't cause cancer. It could kill you. I'm not the smartest bulb in the room, but I'll tell you what, if somebody's going to tell you that a product that they're selling can kill you or may cause cancer or worse, you might want to take a little bit of the time and research and go, dang, maybe they're right. There's many different ways to be able to quit smoking cigarettes today that they didn't used to have. You used to have to do it just cold turkey. They got the gums, they got the mints, they got the chewies, they got the gummies, they got the patches, and there's other ways too. There's medications that they give you to overcome that feeling, that roughness. I've watched some friends of mine who smoked who quit, and I'm gonna tell you what, they went through pure freaking hell. Nicotine ain't cool, guys. If you're out there vaping and you think you're not having any damage to your body, it's nicotine, guys. You're ingesting something that's not a natural part of your life. It is going to destroy your lungs, your body, your mind. And don't think that people can't sense it, that you're smoking. Because what happens is when you are a smoker, I've noticed that the people seem to get very irritated, very tense when the nicotine level in their body drops. And I'm going to tell you what, you don't want to be that person who seems a person who's rushing the customer. If you're rushing the customer, they're thinking, well, maybe this person's not trustworthy. And if you smell like cigarettes, I'm just going to warn you. People will push away. They may be very kind to you, but you'll notice that they'll stand off from you. I've watched it. I've seen people who smoke cigarettes with cigarettes in their hand try to sell somebody, and it's like the customer just was not giving their full attention. And you don't want that, because we're salespeople. We like to sell things. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. The Bible says, judge not, lest ye be judged. But you do have to use a discerning mind to make good choices. And I'll tell you what, when they found out tobacco kills people, I'm going to tell you what, a lot of people said, oh crap, what am I going to do? But here's the thing, a lot of times people keep smoking and they can't quit because it just satisfies that need. Now, I've seen people who smoke cigarettes who have rotten teeth. I'm not saying every person that smokes cigarettes has rotten teeth. It rottens your gums, it rottens your teeth. And believe me, if you notice, a lot of people that are very poor have very bad dental. And the reason why is a lot of them is because they smoke cigarettes. And I'm not judging people, because a lot of times people don't have access to services to take care of their dental. But listen, if you have a choice as a young person to smoke, don't. Please don't. If you're a salesperson and you're wanting to be a successful salesperson, some people, they may smoke cigarettes and so forth, and they're doing really, really good. But I'm going to promise you, the majority of you, if you smoke, you're going to lose good sales, the easy ones. Because people are going to look at you and think, if they're so good at sales and they really believe in what they're doing, why are they smoking? They know the evidence is right there. It kills people. And we don't want to lose good sales based on our breath. Because I'm going to tell you what, cigarette breath, it smells nasty. It smells real nasty. And if you brush your teeth a lot of times people will use gum or they'll take mints, and all they're doing is covering up the smell. And they really are not, the smell is still there, guys. I'm just saying, it's all in your hair, it's all in your skin. And you know what? The people that I've noticed that smoke cigarettes after a long time, if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, you'll look at these people and they're like looking 10 to 15 years older than the person who doesn't smoke. Again, I'm not saying don't smoke. What I'm saying is think about it, because it's a life choice. It's really hard to be healthy when you have carcinogens, which are things that can destroy your body, coming in your lungs and your body. It's the truth. I know people that smoke cigarettes and they're happy with themselves. And a lot of times they won't take an inside job because they know that they need to get their fix. And if you've ever watched somebody who smokes cigarettes, it seems like every 5 minutes, oh, I only smoke a few cigarettes a day. That's bull crap. You may be one of them lucky people who can smoke one or two a pack a week. But most of the people I've talked to and the people I work with that are in sales, man, it's like they got to get their fix. After every conversation, they got to get their fix. And if you're a door-to-door salesperson, I'm going to tell you what, it's really rough on your body, your mind, because see, what happens is you got to have that cigarette fix, and as soon as the customer opens the door, they get that big whiff. That ain't a good thing, man. We want to be clean. We want to look good. We want to have a great presentation. And the one thing we want not to do is offend the customer. Because these days, people are very offended about everything. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, and I told you I'd tell you everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, the warts and all, about smoking. I'll tell you what. If you smoke, that's okay. That's your choice. But if you decide that you want to quit, I'm right there for you, buddy. I really am. I think you can do anything you put your mind to. I didn't say you weren't going to go through a lot of hell. It's going to be tough. But once you get to the other side, I've seen some of my friends, when they quit, they were like a different person 6 months later. Their skin looked better. Their hair looked better. They actually looked like their smiles looked better. Their whole disposition changed. But at first, it was torture. It was hell. And I watched these people go through that because they've been smoking for so long. So if you're not smoking yet, don't do it. And if you're trying it, think about the future, because you're going to get older. I promise you, you will get older unless cancer gets a hold of you or something gets a hold of you because of smoking, because there's so many carcinogens, which are poisons in your cigarettes, that will destroy your future. Our subject for today is why smoking can kill your selling career. First of all, it's going to mess with your voice box after a while. It's going to definitely mess with your teeth. It's definitely going to mess with your skin. It's going to definitely cause you to go to high extremes, and you have to go out and get a cigarette. You got to have it. It's just, you got to have it. And some people, they have to have a lot of them all through the day. Again, I'm not judging you, but what I'm saying is think, please think. Your career in selling could be for many, many years. Why lose easy sales because of your breath, the smell that you have, the way you look? People, believe it or not, we're not supposed to judge. The Bible says, judge not, lest ye be judged. But unfortunately, everybody does judge. And a lot of times, they won't say why they don't want to buy from you. They just don't want to smell you, and they want to get away from you. People are offended. I ain't going to lie. I've seen it for my own self. And I've been around salespeople and people that I love very much that are smokers. And I love them. They're awesome salespeople. But I've noticed that, I believe they could even be better. They could be even better. And they're losing the easy ones. We're salespeople. We don't want to lose an easy sell because of something stupid that we may be doing. And I ain't going to say I ain't never done nothing wrong. I've done many, many things wrong. I've tried a lot of different things. And I'm going to tell you what, I don't want to smoke. I don't want to smoke cigarettes. I do not want to do it because I know that I want to live a healthy life. They got statistics, guys, that cigarettes will destroy you. I mean, come on. It says it right on the pack. And reality is, if you're offended, that's because I've hit a point in you. You're the person that I need to talk to. You can change. You just have to talk about it, buy products that can help you get off. And I do a lot of praying. So if you're a praying person, that'll help. And sometimes you need to get with other people that are like-minded, that are smokers, so that you can go over, what you're going through. It's an addiction. It's a really, really strong one. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. We're just having a very simple conversation about, why smoking can kill your selling career. It really can. It can shorten it. It can turn people off. Management. People, like, if you are a salesperson, you're thinking about moving up in the echelon, people may or may not give you an opportunity based on what you're doing. If you're doing stupid things like smoking, I ain't saying you're stupid. I said it's stupid things. And it's an addiction. Nobody starts smoking to get addicted. They do it because they want to enjoy it and they want to be like everybody else. Or it's peer pressure. So do yourself a favor. If you really want to close sales, you got to stop smoking. That's up to you now. You got the choice. It's not for me to tell you what to do. But what I'm doing is I've had too many people I know who are dying, who are going through lung cancer, who are having so many stomach cancers because of nicotine and cigarettes. It sucks. And if people are going to judge me and get mad at me because I'm telling the truth, well, sometimes the truth hurts, but it is the truth. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, and I love everything about selling. So do me a favor, go out there and sell something. And if you're not asking for the order, you're not selling. And our total subject was today is why smoking can kill your selling career. Think about it, guys. It's common sense. And don't be offended. And if you are, think about it because you're important and you matter. So go out there and sell something. Bye-bye.